Guys, we're talking taking the reins, and we're going to take the reins and take our little horse and go over into the hot take section, and hopefully the horse will be okay. Hopefully the horse has got one of those little fireproof vests that horse wears sometime.
Because I'm bringing the heat?
Because you're bringing the heat, pal.
Yeah, you better
Back up. A fireproof vest?
Yeah.
Are we sending horses into open flame?
Have you never seen the horses? Sometimes they wear vests. I'm assuming they're fireproof. They look.
Why would that be a feature of the vest? Is there a situation where we're like, look, buddy,
can I ask you this question?
into the fire you go.
Where do horses sleep at night?
Barn.
What is the barn full of?
Hay.
What happens if something, oh, God forbid, lights that sucker on
Let
fire?
me ask
You
you
want
this.
those horses to be safe.
Where would the horses sleep that wouldn't be flammable?
Inside the house.
That's true.
I think we know.
You
what
have
we're
a
dealing
better luck at least. Head start. You wouldn't have to wear the vest.
with. You got a head start.
You get a head start.
Houses are flammable. Want to be
They
clear.
are, but less so. It's not full of hay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. You've lost this argument. It's airtight.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do. You're right. No,
You can at least acknowledge.
Fireproof vest. I'm sorry. Continue.
We're going to start with a hot take. I'm going to start with my good friend Panda. Panda, bring that heat, pal.
Listen, guys, I was really hard on Roadhouse Romance a few weeks ago, and
Rightfully so.
no, I
movie was
regret.
bad.
I regret I was as hard on it as I was because I gotta be honest with you. As I'm watching this movie, not a lot happens. You're at a house the entire time. Listen, I knew there was going to be horse talk. There's a lot more horse talk than I even thought. And maybe it's just me. I wasn't feeling this movie. I like Nikki. It's just, I mean, the trees, they're nice.
The color corrected green trees.
Yeah. Maybe I wanted cider more. I want more fall. I didn't get that as much with this movie. And so for me, I'm not feeling this movie as much. And I think that this movie makes Roadhouse Romance look really solid by comparison. And I'm going to say that. I'll leave it there.
Can I ask you a question? Because this is what I just picked up from what you said. If this movie had more cider, it would take it above Roadhouse Romance. The thing this movie's missing, in your opinion,
So here's what he does.
is cider.
No, here's what he does. He picks the one fall thing that the movie doesn't have, and he then will say that's the thing.
But there was no
that he
bobbing for
needs.
apples. There was no
Well, you got that
pumpkins.
5-year
Where are the
champion.
pumpkins?
Yeah, it was just color corrected leaves and horses. That's all it was.
And that for me was it's not that it's a bad movie. We've seen worse fall movies. We have.
Such as
Truly Madly Sweetly, I would rank probably below this, right?
Is that a fall movie?
yeah,
is it a fall movie?
was a fall movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
About the cupcake.
Yeah.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that's
we've
a
seen,
bad movie.
we've
That's
seen
also a Nikki DeLoach movie. Oh, sorry, Nikki.
It's not you, it's me. And so what I would say is this movie, it just didn't do it for me. I don't know what it was. I wanted more of the fall. I love fall. You guys know I love fall. And this movie delivered some fall, just not enough. That's just where I'm at.
Yeah. You brought the house down there, buddy.
Thanks, man. That's just where I'm at.
I back you here, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Man, the horse didn't even need a vest for that one.
I'm pretty sure the horse vest helped them sleep, right?
Would you
It
call
helps.
it
You know why it helps them sleep? Because they don't have to be afraid of the fires. It's like, wait, we're
So
good.
if there's a fire
We're good.
nearby, the horse can sleep
Sleep soundly.
during
You don't
his,
gotta worry about that.
imminent death.
He's not going to die because he has the vest.
has the vest, that's
What
true.
part of the vest don't you get? Why are you
All of
missing
it, I
this?
guess. All of it, I guess.
I don't know. Aside from the lack of cider, I don't understand what you were getting at there. This movie's a hit for Bran. I love it. I love Nikki. I love a Friday Night Lights. Are you kidding me? Clear Eyes, Full Hearts can't lose, and either can this movie because it crushed it for me. I actually quite enjoyed the horse talk throughout the movie. I didn't think it was too much horse. I like the fact that they have some details, and overall, I quite enjoyed it. And the kisses, good Lord, inappropriate. But like, keep going, please.
Between that and your horse talk.
I know, no kidding, man. Man, it was getting out of hand there. It was great. And then at the end of it, they didn't seem like they wanted to kiss anymore. And I understand. He did a lot of kissing early on in this movie. So, yeah, I thought this movie was quite great. And it's my favorite fall movie so far.
Wow. You, my friend, were just being really kind and saying that this movie is a dumpster fire. It is awful. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you came out and you watched that with commercials. Time stood still. It was, what is happening? Are you all right?
Yeah.
Is everything good?
Yeah.
Okay.
The phone.
I love Nikki DeLoach. Scott Porter is wonderful. They are stuck in just a nexus of bad. It is astounding that this movie made the air. I know why we didn't get a screener now. It's because they were trying to find a way to fill 83 minutes. And apparently it was the kissing that did it. That's what got them over the edge for the 83 minutes, 5 kissing scenes. It is just DOA, unfortunately. We have a lifestyle magazine that's begging for a cover story about horses for some reason. We have Nikki DeLoach, who is just going through the motions, I feel like. Corbin Burnson has never been worse, and I hate to say that because I like Corbin Burnson. It's not a good movie. It was one of the tougher watches of the year for me, and it is 100% worse than Roadhouse Romance. I'm sorry to say it, but you're right, Panda.
Can I just ask you this? This is a question for you here now.
Okay.
Do you think the fact that you watched it with commercials? We usually fast forward.
The commercials, I said this to Panda with about 20 minutes left. I said the commercials aren't helping. They aren't because the movies already feel long, and then you add 40 minutes of commercials, and that's difficult. But
That's how we feel listening to the Hallmark. Too many ads. Skip the ads.
Are you... Who is that? Just our review? Like
that's just the reviewer.
Yeah. Which reviewer is that? What was their handle?
Ralph.
It was just Ralph?
Just Ralph. He got that. Can you believe that?
What a guy, that Ralph. I just think that Hallmark feels as though with these seasonal movies, they've got to give you one or two like traditional-esque movies, and they don't really work on it at all. They don't try to make it something that stands out. And this movie, aside from having the Hallmark queen, in our opinion, in it, in Nikki DeLoach.
It was an married couple.
She did that last year in Cranberry Christmas.
Yeah, but
so if she's not in a movie with either her ex-lover or some dead relative, aunt, grandma, giving her clues about something, like it's every movie with her. Reunited at Christmas, like they're all of them. Sweet Autumn, all of those movies, they have this like, she either shows up and her ex-boyfriend husband is there, or she shows up and Grandma Willis.
Well, you know what, then? The good news is she freaking crushes all that.
She does. Look, no.
So back the heck off.
Well, I will say this.
You know what? If you were wearing a fire vest, I'd take it off.
Wow. Are you going to light this place on fire?
No, because your hot turd of an opinion just blew this place up.
That didn't make any sense. I want to be very clear.
Doesn't matter. I'm mad.
I do want to be clear. Nikki DeLoach acting like when she has the scene with Corbin Burnson and like can cry on command, that is better than 90% of what we get to see. And I want to give her credit for that. That just doesn't make a good movie. It doesn't. The movie just kind of sits there. It's bad.
Let's get to all the feels part. Shall we talk about what in this movie?
I like the commercials.
So you said this movie was one of the worst fall movies you've ever seen, and the commercials made it better?
It allowed me to refocus in between.
There's not a horse vest big enough in the world. That is a scalding take.
Yeah.
I've
never heard someone say that.
You want 40 minutes of commercials.
There were a lot of bear commercials,
say,
and I thought they were fine.
I say but here's the thing is, in his prime, he had to watch commercials every day.
That's true.
The streaming stuff's new for him.
That's true.
It's wild.
That's
How
true.
y'all youngins can binge watch stuff, it's just nuts.
It's wild out there.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a commercial that I've never seen before, but there's like eyes and stuff, and they're like putting tape all over
Something
their
about
eyes.
Ted is
they're
haunting
crying.
people.
Like
Ted with the bloodshot
Like I
eyes
thought
is
that was
gonna
an
get
ad
you.
for like
Like if you don't put tape
AMC
over
Shutter. Like Halloween's coming, get ready. Here's some blood in someone's eyes.
Look out for Ted.
Didn't like it.
Coming your way.
Is that for some sort of like sickness? Am I being?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, you are.